I can't really throw a B minor in there. Okay, here's what's going on. My name is Janie, Janet, take your pick. I love to write songs. I get kind of obsessed with songs as I'm writing them, and then I just want to share them, even though they're not really done. But I think that my process of being done with them, kind of includes playing them like this. So here we are. Okay, let's just go. So this song I have two parts of. I wrote this part like a year ago. I wanna feel like a wild animal, but lately I just feel like a stray. And then I have this that I just wrote. I really like that we took the drive, but we didn't see the hieroglyphs, just saw the light fading tonight. Late afternoon at the launch, like 1,000 ships. If we tried, baby, I had this idea of the wild animal and the prey and the stray, because a stray is an animal that was once domesticated that is now made to be wild in a domesticated world. So like, what's the difference between a stray and a wild animal, like a feral animal, you know? It's that like abandonment, right? So I really like this because the part that I just wrote, the hieroglyphs, first of all, it has one of my favorite lines I've ever written, which is late afternoon that could launch like 1,000 ships. I love that. Helen of Troy reference, obviously. And this idea of like feeling wild with somebody, finding somebody that you feel like you can be wild together. And then instead, like being left alone. I always, I write music because I need to. And often that means that I'm working through something. That means that I'm like untangling something in my mind. Sometimes I say that it's like I have this feeling that's like surrounding me. It's all in what I'm breathing. It's like this feeling is like a cloud of feeling that is circling me. And it gets so opaque that I can't look through my life without looking through the lens, like the thick fog of whatever I'm feeling or thinking about. And then what songwriting does for me is it like creates an architecture around me and this feeling. And when I finish a song, or when I finally get to a spot where I'm understanding sort of how I see this, then I suddenly have a door, and I can walk out of that feeling, and it has somewhere to live that isn't, clouding my everyday life. So that's why, I think everyone has their own version of what medicine like does that for them. But for me, it's these songs. So I feel like this is something I'm still kind of circling, and I'm pretty stoked about it, because this is something that feels really deep in my own pain. Like why these feelings that I'm describing feel so hurtful to me. There are reasons why. And the closer I get to understanding them, the closer I get to understanding the power in the situation, like where I can find power in it. And I'm excited to do that. And I can feel that by the end of me writing this song, I'm gonna feel really powerful. I'm stoked. I wanna feel like a wild animal, but lately I just feel like a stray. I only gave you the perfect human woman, and you just walked away, just walked away, just walked away, 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 I really liked we took the drive, but we didn't see the hieroglyphs, just saw the light chasing tonight. Late afternoon that could launch like 1,000 ships if we tried. Baby, I think we could take off and fly, you and me, butterflies. Surprise. See what I mean? It's hard. How do I stitch them together?